We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. When you know what you want, and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. Some people look for a beautiful place, others make a place beautiful. The easiest way to be reborn is to live and feel life every day. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. Fear is the polio of the soul, which prevents our walking by faith. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. So shut up, live, travel, adventure, bless, and don't be sorry. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow. Decision to the releasing of a trigger. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the 4 seasons, they pass away to return once more. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Better a broken promise than none at all. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. I saw a star, I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Maybe some things aren't meant to be known. Maybe they're just meant to be accepted. And when all the wars are over, a butterfly will still be beautiful. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Fez est ab host docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. Only dead fish go with the flow. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship.